Day 147. I couldn't make it to that road. Nah, I crashed out where I could. It's like 4 in the morning. I'm up because I'm up, not because I want to be. So I am not going out in that. It is dark out there, man. It's bad enough sleeping alone in grizzly territory, walking around at night in grizzly territory. No, come on, not even I'm that dumb. Well, yes, I am. But since I have an option, hell no, I'm not going out there. When I went out to go drop my deuce this morning, because I'm an early morning deucer, because that's the smart way to be. Not that I really have control over it, but you know, the mosquitoes aren't awake yet or anything, because they did get decently thick last night. As sunset, that's kind of the way they do. You know, my bug net doesn't close, so I just sat here murdering them, just murdering. You come in, you die. I had quite the pile of mosquitoes around. Right when I got out the deuce, though, I burped real loud, burp, and something big in the river just took off. I don't know what it was, but it was big. You could definitely hear it sloshing through there. So yeah, I'm a little more paranoid. Well, anybody out there? Anybody out there? No. When you're shining light in your eyes like this, you don't know, man. It could be like right there. I turn around like roar, and it's Grizz. I can see tons of stars, so that's a great sign, man. Tons of stars. Yeah, I don't want to get rained on. We're going to see if we can make it in for the breakfast in town. It's only, a handful of miles up the road, so depending on when the light starts coming out, because I'm not going out in that, man. It's really, really dark out there. It's really dark out there. Gee, I'm gonna sit here and have another cup of coffee is what I'm gonna do. Maybe make some oatmeal. You gotta have pre-breakfast. It really helps you enjoy your breakfast. Keep thinking I'm hearing footsteps, but I'm not. It's in my mind. Anyway, another cup of coffee. And let's wait until the fireball in the sky comes out to save me before I start walking. Breakfast isn't all that important. I just had an all-you-can-eat yesterday. Can't be blowing, 15-ish bucks every day on breakfast. I'd like to, but, reality is. See y'all when I finally get moving. I've been packed up and ready to go forever. I've been sitting here for a good 2 hours. Had 2 pots of coffee, and I am just bored. I'm just waiting. I don't know if it shows up, but... No, the camera doesn't adjust. There's the pre-dawn light coming in. I can tell that my tent is glowing a bit. If I stick my head out, I can see a little light in the sky, but it is still dark in the forest. This stuff's thick and right up on me, and I don't want to deal with that paranoia, so I'm just going to sit inside of my thin sill nylon tent where it's totally safe from big-ass scary bears. Yeah, that's how it works. When you're under the covers, the monsters can't get you. It's a fact. But he's getting a little lighter all the time. I've been sitting here in the dark for most of this because, I don't want to be that glowing thing just in case there's somebody out. Letting my eyes adjust to it. When I feel it's right, I will go. I don't want to put my shoes on, man. I left them in a tree and they dripped all night. The base of the tree was wet. But each one is still a good 2, maybe even 3 pounds. And they're cold and wet, of course. Another day of that. All right, let's chill, relax. We'll be heading off in, I'm guessing, 20 minutes. But it's going to be a long 20 minutes for me. And we're off. Did I forget anything? No. Okay, in a couple miles I have a water crossing. And I am going to take my shoes off for it because when I put my shoes on, there's memory foam in there and that shit just absorbs water. So my feet are cold and wet. And I want to do the best to get these shoes to dry out and maybe try to rip out that memory foam. It was glued in, so I didn't even bother with it, but Count gave me his insoles because he doesn't use the factory ones. He has better ones, so I put his factory ones from his Sportivas in there. But yeah, I'm just going to rip out the memory foam and see how that works. These things are heavy and for a reason. Oh, can't wait to get warm. But that's the usual for me. I can't wait to get out of grizzly territory so I can, go back to night hiking comfortably. Well, where the scariest thing out there is my imagination. Oh, when I woke up this morning, there were clear skies, stars everywhere. But now it's overcast, misty over there. At least it's not all misty up in here. Nice little climb to start the day, which is good. Gets the blood moving, man. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't walking through this in the dark. I'd have been all sorts of paranoid. I haven't seen any real evidence of grizzly. I've seen a couple turds, that's it. And they weren't fresh by any means. But just knowing they're out there. Something big. It upset the squirrels. Sounded like hooves. Dull thuds, but I don't know what a grizzly running away sounds like. They're heavy. They got big pads. It could be dull thuds. Bird call! I finally started to warm up, but it is still a misty morning. Oh, the movement helps. A nice uphill did too. Now I'm on my down. I fell down. Evidently, I hit stop on the way down too. I thought I was still recording, but no. As soon as I hit the ground, the video stopped. But I dropped a flip-flop, so I got to take off my backpack because they go on the back. But I landed on a step on my butt, so it wasn't bad at all. Actually, if you're gonna fall, there it is. But hey, I fell on camera. That doesn't happen very often. Enjoy. Oh, super swampy down there. It's lake and swamp at the same time. There's a huge lake down there, but the shores are swampy as hell. Glad they gave us the high route around it. I'd be freaky in there. That just seems like bear territory and moose territory. It's all foggy. No thanks. It's just so misty. Makes it spooky as fuck. All tight quartered in here. I can't go anywhere. Even if just a bison came on. I can't go in there. Ooh, spiderweb. Pickle! Until the sun is up. Temperature's definitely much nicer. It's very tolerable. Just spooky. Oh, I can actually see the sun. I can look at it. It's very pale, light blue. Interesting. Well, I'm a little bit off trail. I'm supposed to be headed down that way. But it looks like it goes down to the lake and then I can take a right. I'm already past the point of no return. I did not notice a fork in the least. So yeah. Well, how long does this one go on for? It's not on the map, but I see that there's one down at the bottom here and I'm steadily headed down, so I'm gonna look at the map a few more times and just wing it. You know, by how well worn the trail is, in fact, I did not see a spur anywhere, and the amount of trekking hole marks, I'm assuming that this is the trail and that the map is inaccurate. Lots of spider webs today. Look, they are all covered in condensation, so I can see them well before I get to them in most cases. Maybe once I get slapped in the nose. I made it to the shore of the lake again. I'm pretty sure that this is the same lake. The lake was huge. Huge. Guessing this is my crossing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's wide. Is this really where I have to cross? Well, summon a beach. I can't tell how deep this is. Man, I mean, I can see right here, but there's reflections going on. It's not going to be deep. It's shallow as hell. I hope. All right, taking off the shoes. So far, not so bad. Warmer than I expected it to be. Ooh, get a little deeper. Weird how there's such a change. That side over there is the crushed black rock that I think is half glass. Then over here it's nothing but straight lava rocks. Interesting. This is my last chance for water, so while I filter, I might as well have myself a little safety meeting. Washed my feet real good. My band-aid stayed on my toe. I'm going to leave it. None of my other blisters are really bothering me, but I can tell they're still there. Give them a little more time to harden up. It'll help when I'm not walking around in wet socks. You know, my dry socks this morning were wet instantly as soon as I put my weight on them. You could just feel it squeeze out of that memory foam. What was the point of keeping my shoes dry? The trail is so overgrown that I am soaked. Everything's got water dripping off it. Even though it hasn't rained recently, there's just a lot of water in the air around here. That's pretty cool looking, huh? There is someone or something just ahead of me. Oh, just ahead is a general term. I'm just going off the spider webs that are broken and how high they are. Every once in a while my forehead breaks one. But I've seen a lot of broken ones around my face height and lower. Any tiny little spider? It'd be nice if it were a female hiker and I was to catch up to her and she happened to be hitching into Grants. That'd make my life a little bit easier. Oh, look who finally decided to show up for work. Close enough to where I hear the sounds of traffic every once in a while. But I haven't checked my map in a minute, so I'm not sure how close I am. I'd say somewhere near 2 miles. Nice, just checked. It's 1.8 and pretty much all downhill. And a mellow downhill at that. There's only 200 feet over 1.8. That's 40 minutes maybe. Oh, the trail just got super manicured. Look at the size of it. Maybe it's like this all the way to the road. Pachoom, let's go. It's actually blacktop. I was not expecting that. Deteriorated blacktop, but blacktop nonetheless. We just saw 4 humans without gear. I gotta be close. Look how straight this is. Huh, each one of those people I think drove their own car. There's 4 people, there's 4 cars. I only saw 4. Maybe there's people on other trails. The Divide Trail just stops. Oh, because I was on this trail, I'm pretty certain. Yep. That's where I crossed right there, take off my shoes, and then pachoom, and we're out. Okay. Let's go find a place to hitch. Well, this is sketchy. This is technically the trail. I gotta go down to another parking lot down here. I figure I should have better chances there. I'll just chat people up, see if they're going my way. Sticking my thumb out would be kind of pointless here because tourists do not generally pick people up just on a whim. They don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, look at that shoulder. 5 inches wide, maybe? And the shrubs come all the way up to the edge here in there, so I gotta go on the road. Yeah. I think some improvements can be made here. Well, not much going on in that parking lot either, so I'm going to stand out here on the left side of this driveway. There's not many places for cars to pull in, is also part of the problem. Combination of tourists and no place to pull in. I believe this is going to take me a minute. Luckily, I got one of those. Well, it's been like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, feels like an hour. Got a lot of people to wave at me. I'm flying the sign, the whole 9 yards. You know, they don't have a tiny space in which to pull over, but it's ample. They can read my sign from a ways away. Yeah, I'm just sitting here singing tunes and, you know, pretending I'm anywhere but here. Not that here's a bad place. There's no skeeters, the sun is shining, and there's possibilities, man. Definite possibilities. I might get hit with one of them afternoon storms while I stand here. It was like at the tree line when I got here. It could be dark all behind those trees too. Dun dun dun. We got blue skies over here. That's where the wind's coming from, but I think cars might be pushing that. Oh, come back here, son. Oh, it's been like 40 minutes now. It's really close. I'm not expecting much out of it. And there's plenty of trees to hide behind. Hey, let's film this one going by and rejecting me. Yeah. It's sprinkling. And the chipmunks are laughing at me. Whatevs. Oh, I got hit right in the forehead. Uh-oh, it's about to take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Ooh. Oh no, the air just changed all of a sudden. That's bad because I just lost the sunlight. Craig picked me up, gave me a ride, and he wasn't even coming here, but he understood my need. Raindrops were falling, and thunder was thundering. I'm here at a general store. I don't know if that's where I want to be, but it seems like a good place to start. Pack up my stuff, and let's go. Well, I missed the buffet by 20 minutes or so, but I wasn't really planning on getting here for that anyway. I beat the rain. That's what's important. I'm not standing out there with my thumb out freezing my ass off in the cold wetness. Unfortunately, the food they got here is just overpriced. It's not worth it for me. Their grocery store, the resupply here is oh my god, yeah. It's like at a gas station, but more expensive because it's in Yellowstone. So I will be eating shit again for, I don't know how long. I gotta look at the maps. I'm just gonna hide here. I found a port right outside, so you know, hey, that was a blessing. Like right there, look, there's a corner. Boom, right around the corner, there's a port. 2 ports, you know, they work. It's the little things. I'm glad I did big miles past a couple days so that I am not out in this hiking right now. I am grateful just for that. Got my little outlet. It's not a bad little corner. Got a little bit of a roof going. As long as the wind doesn't kick in, it's kind of nice. Glad I beat this. Okay, so the other van is only about 70 miles away. Well, we can do that in like 2.5 days, right? Normally it'd be 3.5. But terrain looks, I'm going to say mellow, I don't know. I'm just saying that, I didn't look at the terrain. But it's only 9,000 up over 70 miles. So that tells me it's going to be at least that mellow. I hear sirens. Way off in the distance. You don't expect to hear police sirens out here. I'm hearing stuff. I cue into those noises. I'm like, oh, Wasn't me, wasn't. They might be coming at me. You never freaking know. Like, oh, creepy guy sitting in the corner. He's up to no good. Go 3. See, I'm gonna go in and look at my resupply options. You know, buy as minimal as possible so I'm that much lighter. Go that much faster. And I have some food waiting in the car. Oh, great, easy peasy. So I'm gonna try to get 70 miles on this. I got 2 dinners, just straight ramen. I still have some potatoes, so I can make a couple of the ramen bombs. I got some nuts, a couple of those breakfast bars, some candy, and 2 of those for breakfasts. We'll make it work. The weather has improved. The guys just showed up. I was sleeping over in those trees over there for the past couple hours. Quite delightful. I just passed right the hell out. Evidently, I needed it. I already did my resupply. I mean, I showed you as crappy as it was. Maybe I'll go in and buy another couple top ramens or something. I don't know. I'll probably be a little hungrier than that. But minimum to get me to where I need to go. I ended up going back in, buying one of their prepackaged sandwiches for $8. But then they had cheap packaged meats, you know, them really cheap ones you get at the grocery store that are normally like 79 cents, but they're only $1.60 here. So about 2 of those, threw it on there, made it a mega sandwich, and it hit the spot. So there are campgrounds around here that I'm going to go check out, see if I can stealth around them. They're $10 to pay. That's not too much. I did get some free shower cards. A lady came up and gave them to me. And it has 4 free showers on it. So that's 1 for each of us, and there's another hiker there. So if he would like a shower. I don't really know where these campgrounds are. I'm guessing. It's not on my map. I'm hoping it's clearly labeled. Okay, there is a thing that says campground with an arrow to the left. Couldn't be much more clear than that, right? Wish I knew how far down the road it was. When you turn a corner and you see shit like this. You know, like how far am I gonna have to walk to pay to sleep? Well, I got all these woods all over the place around me. Oh, anyway, back to the point. The main reason I am staying here, hey, I see vehicles, that's it. Always right in there. But anyway, the main reason I'm staying here is the all-you-can-eat breakfast in the morning. So it starts at 6:30. That's a good time to get up and going. We only have 20-something miles to get out of the park, so that's totally doable by tomorrow. And, you know, none of us bought a lot of food because that place was really expensive. So we're all going to be kind of in a rush for the van. Lucky even mentioned giving me her keys because I will probably be there first. And I was hoping she'd say that, but I didn't even mention it. I just mentioned that I'd be there first. She's like, oh, I'll give you the keys. You can get the car and bring it back. Because I got to walk down a dirt road a while to go get it. Okay, that's not the camping ground. But, you know, we got to be close. This is laundry showers and ice. Oh, I could take a shower on my way by. I have a free shower card. Well, unfortunately, there was a sign back there that said campsites full. So I don't know if that means walk-ins, cars, entirely full. But there are tons of flat woods around here. Because what am I going to do? Get my car, turn around and go to the next town? No, the next campsite's forever away. So, yeah. Maybe have another storm rolling in. Just maybe. Well, they did a good job of clearing and mulching the woods for me, so I think I can find a comfortable spot in here somewhere. I mean, with the super killer camo job I did on my tent, nobody would ever see me. Ever. Ever. What is that? I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, we are in site 408. Where is that? Well, that doesn't tell me anything. There's no numbers. There's only letters. Well, we'll walk down the main road. I'm sure we'll figure it out. She was supposed to give me a map, but I was chatting her up and she forgot. She's like, sorry, we got all chatty, and I forgot. But there's a big campground. I'd been wandering for a while, so once I realized I was not seeing numbers anywhere, like A and B loop written over there and stuff like that, I'm going to go back and ask. It smells like somebody's burning popcorn. That's weird. Maybe somebody is burning popcorn. Okay, I might have figured it out. L loop has numbers at the bottom of it. And it says group campsites. And I've probably stayed here before. Generally go for the cheapest option. It's my style. And I don't want to break rules, but sometimes I have to. Try to follow them as best I can. Those are cool little clumps of mushrooms. It's a little different than most. And I did figure something new out, at least in my world a few days ago, that I could pack my cook pot and my gas and everything together in one unit, because every time you take the stove on and off, you release a little bit of gas. So now I can leave the stove on, so it's actually attached to the fuel tank, but it's inside of my coffee filter, inside of a cup, holds together pretty well. It doesn't rattle, and it fits sideways inside that little elastic back pouch on there. Very convenient, because it's just every time I take that stove on and off, I lose a couple cents, at least a couple cents every time. It frustrates me. So now I just leave it on. But I was like, how can I carry it? That thing's kind of sharp. It'll poke holes and stuff, but I can put it all together like this. Works great. Without the sock thingy on, it just looks like that. So that's attached, and then that's my rag for general purpose. Coffee cup, coffee pot. Gotta have multiple coffee pots. Well, one sometimes an oats pot, but I still pour coffee in it. About to make myself a cup of cocoa. I went in there hoping there'd be warm water in the bathroom, but nah, it's just cold. But look at the size of this mushroom. This thing is impressively large. Put it next to like a coffee cup. We know its size. James. I have a distinct feeling I have slept here before. I will have to check. I found that my in the Google folder, like where your photos go, there is a your map thing. And if you click on that, it shows you everywhere you've been that you've taken pictures. So, like, I took a different way through Yellowstone last time. I see where my pictures went off on a completely different trail. Weird. We decided to do laundry. Everybody was in on it, so I'm like, hey, why not? I'll jump in. I'm gonna get a shower while I'm at it. The dude behind the counter is a CDT hiker named Slow and Steady. And he gave us a hiker box and laundry soap and shower stuff, shampoo, conditioner, because I do not wash my hair unless I get conditioner. But he had some fancy soaps in there. Okay, I'm going to use some fancy shit. It smells real good for the bears.